5 years and a $10,000 fine or 3 times the value. You know what? Let me tell you something. You got a happy mouth. Now I'm talking and you just cutting me off. Do you understand how this process works?
Oh, yes. Come on, this is not stated. I mean, you're not the one. I am not the one. I don't have a license. What's your license number?
First of all, I don't know who you think you're talking to. I don't have to answer you, and I don't answer to you. And I'm not going to start now.
This guy is facing felony retail fraud, staring down 5 years in prison and a $10,000 fine. And his first move? Arguing with the judge about whether he even has to answer to her. Instead of handling his arraignment, he launches into a lecture about slavery and claims the law doesn't apply to him. And to top it off, he can't decide if he wants a lawyer or wants to represent himself. Yeah, you can already guess how this is going to end. If you were staring at 5 years, would you tell the judge you don't answer to her? Let's dive in.
And one FYI, people say the Michigan versus Timothy Dance.
People. Illinois, 8746, sitting in for the attorney of records, I'm sorry, I'm hearing on behalf of Mr. Dansley, who stands to my right. Mr. Dansley, can you please say something for the record?
My name is Timothy Dansley, and I'm out to represent myself, and I'll take counsel if assistance. You know, I don't know who this being is. I never signed for no representation counsel, so.
Okay, you don't want a lawyer? You don't have to have one.
I'm gonna need somebody because apparently I can't get a hold of no paperwork. I haven't seen about discovery.
Well, that's what we got lawyers for, sir.
To get to the lawyer very well to the county. So it's paying me hard. I'm gonna need some type of system.
Okay, well that's what we get for you. Okay.
I'm gonna represent myself.
Oh, we don't have standby lawyers. So either you want a lawyer or you do not.
First is I wanna go ahead on with it.
Okay, well, first of all, you're charged with retail fraud first degree. Now, first degree retail fraud is a felony charge. So the maximum penalty on this charge,
I believe it's 5 years.
yeah, 5 years and a $10,000 fine or 3 times the value. You know what? Let me tell you something. You got a happy mouth.
Well,
You can have a, but you're disrespecting me.
sorry.
Now I'm talking and you just cutting me off. If nobody said you don't have a brain or anything, you just need to stop talking and listen to what I'm saying.
Now he wants to represent himself, but also wants a lawyer because he thinks he's entitled to certain paperwork. That right there is why self-representation is a disaster. It's like performing your own surgery, but still needing a doctor to guide your hands. You either trust a professional or you don't. Switching back and forth every 5 minutes just screams trouble. The judge can see he doesn't understand basic procedure. Confidence without knowledge in a courtroom? Dangerous. And arguing about discovery at an arraignment? Buddy, this isn't law and order. It's paperwork and process.
You have a right to have a preliminary examination on this charge within 21 days of your arraignment date and within 7 days of today's probable cause date. So, preliminary examination is the probable cause hearing, where the prosecution puts on evidence to show probable cause to believe that this crime of retail fraud first degree was committed and that you were likely the one to commit it. And if in fact we have that hearing and they meet that burden, I'm going to send this over to circuit court for trial. If they don't meet their burden of proof, then of course this could be dismissed at this level. So, you understand all that? Now, you don't have the discovery because I'm sure your lawyer probably doesn't have it either. Does Mr. Gonick have discovery?
Yesterday, we received paper discovery late yesterday. It will be sent to Mr. Danby today, and have not received any audiovisual discovery from my understanding.
I like the guy that, last motion, saying perspective, I haven't been denied, saying, it was happening, saying, in the prosecutor was conduct, my government check.
Sir, okay, that's a lot of talking. Where's the prosecutor? Where's the prosecutorial misconduct?
Well, I should have had my discovery, dog.
Sir, do you understand how this process works?
No.
Well, no, you shouldn't have had your discovery because this is the first hearing.
So, the first hearing, I don't hear anything about I don't have any paper.
First of all, there is no preparing of anything just yet. Just yet. Because
Stand here and just say, oh, yes, come on, this is not stated. I mean, you're not the one. I am not the one. I don't care nothing about the United States. First of all,
apparently not. You must not care too much about anything, sir. Okay.
I don't even have a license plate. What's your license number?
First of all, I don't know who you think you're talking to, but do you want to spend an extra 30 days? No, you don't care. That's why you're here charged with something.
What is your license number?
I don't have to answer you, and I don't answer to you, and I'm not gonna start now. You need to settle down. You need to settle down. Okay, take him out of here, please. That's okay. He's just having his moment.
And now, he brings up slavery in a retail fraud case. Wild. That's not a defense, it's a distraction. The judge basically tells him, you must not care about anything, which in courtroom language is, you're digging your own grave. You don't fix a shoplifting charge by rejecting the entire country. The courtroom isn't a lecture hall. Just answer the questions and move forward. Once you decide the law doesn't apply to you, the outcome usually decides itself.
We're going to adjourn this, and I'm going to waive the 21-day, 7-day rule first for this discovery. Yeah, welcome to Friday. All right, so we'll give you, what do you think? You could just need video? Okay, so we'll give like a couple weeks to do it?
Yes.
He's going to want to see it, so you're probably going to need to have him take a laptop over there to the jail and take his license to practice law to him. Okay. All right. So the next probable cause conference on this charge is going to be.
I just to make the record as regards to that discovery. I do have paper discovery, which counsel has noted that has been tendered already. I do not have, does not agree that I have audiovisual discovery in my possession, but I will seek it should it exist.
Okay. If it does, it does. If it doesn't, there's not much we can do. But we'll see if it does, and we'll come back on.
What's available August 25th at 9:30.
August 25th at 9:30. And hopefully your client will have had a chance to review everything, and we'll be a little more settled down.
Mr. Dominic will be in trial and will be third quarter. I make that paperwork for myself, but if you're wanting Mr. Dominic to be here,
Well, we're not holding an exam on that date, so you'll be able to tell us if you want one or waive it. If you think you can handle him, I'm happy to have you come back. If you think Mr. Gonick should handle him, then we'll give you a new date. It's up to you.
I would say in this instance that I would be more comfortable if Mr. Dominic just handled his own.
Well, you know what? You gotta cut your teeth somehow. We all had this. Still, ask Miss Tracy. Okay. Ask Mr. Poodle. We've all dealt with difficult clients.
We got this Tracy. He's an expert in us.
I've had my share over the years, but I was licensed to practice law. So, by his standards, I'm not licensed. Okay. 25th at 9:30 would be good. His fine will be continued. And just have Mr. Gonick visit him and talk to him, and hopefully he'll get a little more settled down. Okay, that concludes that matter.
The judge gave him chance after chance to calm down and cooperate. Even warned him about extra jail time, but he just kept talking. There's a big difference between knowing your rights and not understanding them at all. 5 years on the table is not the time to experiment with YouTube law school. Would you ever represent yourself on a felony? Maybe if you were high, but otherwise, no way. Thanks for watching. As always, I really appreciate it. Make sure to like and subscribe if you enjoyed this one, and let me know in the comments. Would you ever try to represent yourself in court?